you were training in Arkansas, right?
Right.
But I know you have a lot of history in Texas. So
Mhm.
I've personally always associated you as a Texas guy for as long as I've known you because you spend a lot of time working there. What what was it like? Because '90s independent wrestling was vastly different. In the '80s you saw the territories.
Right.
2000s was the rise of the indie. You had the Ring of Honors, and if you want to
Mhm.
count TNA, even though they had TV, but it was really the rise of the independent scene. So the '90s was such an interesting period. A lot of it wasn't recorded. A lot of them, I guess that still happens, but fly by night indies would pop up. What was it like working on the independent scene then in Arkansas? And when did you start traveling?
There were not a whole lot of shows other than the ones that Bill Ash was running, and until a little bit later. So I was traveling early on, but a lot of that was Arkansas shows, and most of those, comparatively today, were not good shows.
Mhm.
Um, the first, I grew up an NWA fan. Okay, let me state that, and that's one of the reasons why I'm so passionate and why I've been so dedicated to the NWA. I was booked on some show, and I couldn't even tell you where it was in probably north central Arkansas, and I was so excited because they were calling themselves NWA Mid South, and I thought this is going to be incredible. Our terminology then, it was just a little outlaw promotion, high school gym, um, who knows, 150 fans, and it was fine for me, but I was so disappointed because that's not what I had pictured as the NWA.
Yeah.
It I moved to Texas. I live in the Dallas Fort Worth area now, and I've been here for 20, I don't know, 24, 25 years, something
Mhm.
like that. So I had worked for a while, and job wise, I was offered a position as a vice president in Bedford, Texas. And I moved here with full intention of going, okay, probably time to put on my big boy pants, stop having fun, dedicate myself to this job, um, and probably give up wrestling. And that was kind of my intent. I thought that was probably best for my family at the time. And I think I did that for about 9 months. And um, without going into any detail at all, the company fired the entire upper management staff. And I found myself in Texas. My house in Arkansas had just sold. I had stopped wrestling and I don't have a job. So I got involved with some Texas promotions and started traveling immediately and trying to get out. And also, at 40, I decided I should stop wrestling then too. And I gained 60 pounds, and that lasted less than a year. And I went right back to it because that's where my heart is. So